What's up, Anamangians? And welcome back. So, you didn't think he could do it, but he could. Robert Downey Jr. is moving on from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's moving on from the Iron Man character, and he's just getting more work, which we all really want to see him do. We already know that Sherlock Holmes 3 is in development, with Jude Law returning. So I'm really happy about that. I was a huge fan of the first two Sherlock films. I was wondering why it took so long to get a third one off the ground. They weren't box office failures, but I guess that Robert Downey was just so busy with the MCU. Things were really starting to ramp up around that time. So now that he has a lot more free time, he can do more projects. And one of those projects is going to be Dolittle. This is kind of a reimagining of sorts of the Dr. Dolittle movies. I know that the one that I'm most familiar with was the Dr. Dolittle movies from the Eddie Murphy days. I really enjoyed those films. I thought that they were really fun and funny. And I think that Robert Downey is really the perfect guy that they could have chosen to get back into this, kind of witty, fun, energetic role. I mean, and he is still a different character from the Iron Man, Tony Stark character, but I do feel like he's charismatic enough and talented enough to pull a film like this off. I'm sure it's going to be heavy CGI. He's probably not even going to be around actual human beings, or he probably wasn't around actual human beings for the majority of shooting this. I don't know exactly what the details of all that is, but I know he's talented enough to work in this environment. So I'm really excited for this. Let's go ahead and watch this trailer for Dolittle. Let's see where Robert Downey's career is going to take him next.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself,
are you Dr. Dolittle?
we have no choice but to embark on this perilous journey.
Everyone pack your bags!
You can talk to animals.
Babies cry, I watch them grow, learn much more than I. It's okay to be scared. No, and I think to myself, hello, Patty. Hello, lunch. What a wonderful world. Somehow, we just belong together. Yes, I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world.
Of course, we got to have Tom Holland in the film with Robert Downey once again. I mean, they're not going to let that go. This was really cool. The only issue I had with it was that the CGI didn't look completely finished, which is fine. I mean, it's going to be a while before this film actually comes out, so they have a lot of time to kind of go back and, really tweak that up a little bit. I'm sure when it does come out in 3D, IMAX, whatever, it's going to look really, really good because it already looks pretty good. It just doesn't look finished. So overall, that's fine, but it didn't take away from the charm of the actual trailer. Whoever cut this really really knows how to give you a sense of awe and to really give you that magical feeling that I feel like they were going for here. So good job there. But overall, I mean, this was a great trailer. I definitely was almost in my feels a little bit, seeing Robert Downey doing something different, seeing that he's still getting work. I mean, that's great. And it's also a very different Dolittle story. I mean, from the one that I'm familiar with, it was modern day. It was more of a comedy, and this looked like it's going to have some comedic moments. I mean, because you can't have Robert Downey Jr. in something without having some level of wit. So it's definitely going to have some comedic moments, but it definitely seems like it's going to be a little bit more dramatic than the other Dr. Dolittle films. I'm not sure what the original Dr. Dolittle story was like, if this is actually pulling from that and not, trying to turn it on its head or anything. If that's the case, then this is just a more faithful adaptation of whatever that was. But I really like this a lot. I feel like this is going to be a wonderful movie to come out in theaters for kids, for families. I mean, we didn't get too much here, and hopefully we still don't get a lot as, the advertisement for the film ramps up a little bit. Hopefully they don't give away too much, because we saw a lot. Even though it didn't really say much, we saw enough, and I've seen enough to be like, hey, I'm down for this. I'm interested. So I can't wait for this. I think this is going to be really cool. It has an enormous cast. So we're going to get. It seems like we're going to have a lot of cameo voices in the film, which is fun, and I think that'll add to it overall. I just think it's cool. What do you guys think of the trailer? Are you excited for Dolittle? Are you excited to see Robert Downey doing something other than being Iron Man, or are you like, no, we got to keep him in the MCU in some capacity? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you have not done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can get more content like this, which contains movie news, reviews, and reactions from your boy Derek right here at Anamanji. Don't forget to click that like button, and do not forget to click that bell notification so that you will know when I post again. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay dope.